What's good guys, this is Wesley, and in this video you'll learn 5 tips to getting the most out of your iPhone videos, make your videos look cinematic, and along the way I'll show you examples of videos I took, so let's get started. Tip number 1, use the right app. Filmic Pro is a paid app around 10 to 20 US dollars. It allows you to tweak your settings manually like ISO, white balance, shutter speed, your focus, frames per second, and also your resolution, which is vital to making your videos look cinematic. And I'll make another video in depth about which settings to make in Filmic Pro to make your iPhone videos look cinematic. But for now, here are the basics.
Let's start by opening the app Filmic Pro. As you can see here, you can adjust the exposure with a circle reticle and the focus with a square reticle. Now you could also adjust it manually by swiping from the left, and you could adjust it by swiping up and down to adjust exposure, and swiping from the right you could see that you could adjust your focus. And you could also set your white balance by clicking at the lower left icon, and you set it by dragging the bar up and down, and you could also lock your white balance. And you could go to the settings. You could see that you could adjust your audio, your frame rates, and your resolution. Now as you can see here, there are presets for aspect ratios, and down below you could set your resolution. You could choose 4K or 1080p, it depends on what phone you are using. And you could also set and save presets so you could quickly change through your options. And this is it. This is the basics of Filmic Pro.
Tip number 2, better audio. You would think that audio would come last when we're talking about videos, but audio is very important to making your videos more immersive. Now if you talk a lot, you have a lot of dialogues in your videos, make sure you use an external microphone like a shotgun mic, a lav mic. And if you're just doing montages, you're just doing cinematic sequence, make sure you download sound effects. YouTube has a lot of sound effects. They have free sound effects. Just go into your Creative Studio, or you can download from other websites. But it's key, it's very key to make your videos more immersive. Get that sound effect. Tip number 3, camera movement. Now camera movement emphasizes spatial depth in your videos. It catches the interest of the audience, and more often than not, it is more appealing to look at than a still shot. Now a few examples of common camera movements are the dolly in, the dolly out, the follow shot, the pan left, pan right, slide shots, and there's a lot more camera movements you could do. And you can also combine a few camera movements to make your videos look interesting. And it also depends on what story you are trying to portray to your audience. Tip number 4, composition. Now composition is a big subject in itself. I can make another video about composition, but basically it tends to be more on the subjective side. It depends on the artist and the story he or she is trying to portray. But for me, composition is what you include in your videos or photos, also what you exclude out of your videos and photos. There are guidelines you could use to quickly improve the aesthetics of your videos, like the rule of thirds, negative space, headroom, looking room, and much more. But basically, composition is you choose a subject, frame it in a way that the viewer's eyes are drawn to the subject automatically. Composition is also used to elicit a certain emotion that you want to portray to your audience. tip number 5, editing. Yes, you do have to edit your iPhone videos to get the most out of it. And for this I use Premiere Pro. And you can also use other softwares like Final Cut for Mac, DaVinci Resolve. But the key is you should have a good idea of what to include and what to cut out of your videos. It all depends on what the story is you're making. And also you could add a color grade to it to enhance the look of your videos. But be careful in color grading iPhone videos. iPhone videos easily falls apart when you apply too much edit for it and lowers the quality of your video. Bonus tip, this relates more to camera movement. It's very important to make your camera movements as smooth as possible for you to achieve the cinematic look. For this I use the Zion Smooth Q. It's a phone gimbal. You could use any phone with it. It easily takes small phones to big phones, and it's very effective in making your camera movements as smooth as possible. And it's also not that expensive. I bought it around $100+ US. I know that some of the tips I gave you, you need to shell out a bit more cash, but it's very key if you want to achieve that cinematic videos on your iPhone. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I hope I inspire you to use these 5 tips on your iPhone videos, especially now that the summer is here. I want to see a lot of travel videos taken on an iPhone, because you don't need to buy an expensive camera to make good travel videos. And I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.